Welcome back. Well, she is a staple on Aussie screens and has been for more than 30 years. Yes, we all know and we love the marvellous Melissa Doyle.
She is marvellous. This week, Mel is on a mission using her voice to fight for the world's most vulnerable girls. It's an important mission there.
Yeah.
She joins us now in the studio. Hey, Mel, nice to see you.
Hi, a staple. It's really fun.
I know. That was Sarah's word, not mine. I mean, I think you're a genius.
Okay, now we're
Brilliant,
really
wonderful,
stretching it.
marvellous, all the rest.
Look, you've partnered with World Vision. This is something that means an awful lot to you, doesn't it?
Yes. Gosh, I was thinking about it on the way in. I think our relationship spans more than 20 years. It's just, you know, we just want the best for kids around the world. We want the best for our own children and we want the best for kids everywhere. And this is what it's all about.
And especially for young girls. I mean, you've been over there. You've seen the kinds of conditions that some of them are raised in, which, makes us realise how lucky we are in a country like Australia. What are the challenges young girls have to overcome?
Oh, and I think too, having a daughter, you know, it just makes it even more stark that I want the best for my child, as does every single parent, no matter where you are around the world, and particularly young women. Girls are just facing it tougher than boys in so many countries. They are vulnerable, they are facing poverty, they are forced into early child marriages, child labour, you know, pregnancy, and that's the end of their life as you would want it. You know, we want girls to stay in school. We want the best for them. We want them to have an education. So the stats are frightening. You know, 1 in 3 women and girls globally will experience violence. 122 million girls around the world are not in school anymore. I mean, that's just going to change the trajectory of their life. The other thing that got me was more than half of young girls in developing nations don't even finish primary school.
Yeah.
Like primary school, they're babies.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's a basic right education.
Isn't it just? You think about the future that would change.
How does World Vision help?
So we're doing this wonderful program where we're using our voices to tell stories of vulnerable girls around the world, and we want to sponsor 1,000 girls by International Day of the Girl, which is on October 11. We're already at 3,500, which makes me so proud. Yeah. That is making a difference to a young girl, but also to their families and their communities. We're supporting communities. Oh my God, some of these pictures are really old. We're supporting their entire communities and showing them a different way, showing that girls don't need to be married early.
Can I ask this, just looking at the vision?
Yeah.
Because I see these stories around World Vision, and I know that they make a dramatic difference. But when you're on the ground there and you're experiencing this, you're hugging these young girls and you're seeing how they live.
Yep.
What is that like?
You know, I think for me, it's that reminder that no matter where you live, you want the best for your child. You want them to be safe. You want them to be healthy, you want them to be happy, you want them to reach their full potential, whether it's in Australia, whether it's in Africa. And for me, it's also meeting the mums, meeting the mothers of these kids, boys and girls, and knowing that their wish is exactly the same as my wish, and knowing that I can walk away and I can do something. I have a role, I can help in some small way, and that is really overwhelming and powerful.
Yeah.
I think the other thing about looking at that vision, you know, you said, oh gosh, that vision's so old. But you've been doing this for decades, right? You're there, some of the vision with your beautiful daughter as well. And it just goes to show that World Vision obviously makes a difference, but there is still so much that's needed because you're still doing this now.
Yes, but also we're spreading the word, and the more that we can, you know, the more that my children can grow up knowing that there is a way to help. I think sometimes we look at issues around the world and we talk about global poverty, we talk about violence, and it seems such a big issue to tackle.
Like we can't get on top of it, right? Yeah.
So breaking it down to an individual child, an individual family, an individual community, we can make a difference, and we are slowly. And the more that we can do, the more that we can then encourage our kids to do, we'll get there.
It's an amazing trip for you to experience with your daughter.
Yeah.
Does she want to do Brekkie TV one day?
Not at all. Both of my kids, I think the last thing they'd ever want to do would be media and television. But, you know, I think we've all got a way that we can use our voices.
Yeah.
And I love it that they're both growing up keen to use theirs, just in a very different area.
Do you miss breakfast television?
Oh, I don't miss getting up at this time of day. It's a killer.
You've got to attack the day. How can everyone help?
Sponsor a girl, you know, sponsor a child, but sponsor a girl. At the moment, that is our main focus, so that we can keep girls out of early marriage, out of these situations, stay in school, give them a life, let them meet their potential. So that's our target, was 1,000. We're already at 3.5, which is fantastic. So let's see how high we can do it. But yeah, you'll make a difference in their lives and their families.
It's a really great cause, and you're on a mission, and we appreciate you coming in.
Thanks for having
So
me.
nice to see you, Mel.
you too.
These
Amazing
ungodly
work.
hours. Welcome back to
You make it.
television.
Thanks.
Welcome back anytime. We'll still